the new sugar the West. The day one, I ain't have to get put on the set. Bang what I bleed, I'ma push it to death. In the world that ain't safe, only bullets protect. I wish a nigga would disrespect. I'ma knock his ass out, put my foot on his neck. I can pick the fifth, but I wish.
It's your boy Young Woo back again, man, on the Block News. On my next subject, what I'm going to be talking about is assets versus liabilities. You feel me? I got a little bit into the subject when I was speaking on why the broke stay broke and why the rich get richer. But I want to dig a little more into that subject so you can get a better understanding of assets versus liabilities. And it also fall in line with rich and poor. Okay, assets. Rich people got them. Wealthy people got them. Liabilities. Poor people, they got a lot of them. They got way more liabilities than rich and wealthy people do, because rich and wealthy people, they buy assets. Assets are something that when you leave, it doesn't decrease in value. Like when you get that business is an asset to your life, to your brand, because that's something that constantly makes you money. You feel me? A liability, them Jordans, you feel me? Them red bottoms, them Louboutin shoes. Why? Why are they a liability? Because it takes money out your pocket. It don't put none up in your pocket. Actually, as soon as you spend that $1,000 for them designer shoes, as soon as you leave the store, it done already lost value. I don't know about how much, but it's no longer worth $1,000. When you go get that chain, 9 times out of 10, you feel me? You ain't getting it at the actual value of gold. Everybody getting taxed. So you got some people that tax double. Some people might tax a little more. Some people might tax a little less. It all differs. But assets are what we need to be focusing on. Things that make you money. Like, let's see. If you're a hairdresser, shit, you might need to buy some flat irons, some combs, some grease. You feel me? Those are assets. You need them. You need them to make the money. You feel me? Even though it costs money to get those, but by the time you did enough hair, did enough heads, it didn't pay for itself. That's with any product. You feel me? That's with any product. That's the whole point of going into business. You don't want any liabilities. You want your assets to pay for your liabilities. Let me repeat that. You want your assets to pay for your liabilities. Now, let me give you another example of why it's better to have asset over a liability, right? Let's say that car, you spend 10 bands on that car. You got a big check, you spend $10,000 on the car, right? First thing you got to do at minimal is get liability insurance, right? Liability insurance, because they know that that's a liability, right? Now let's just say you don't get insurance, right? You pull off the lot, boom, you total your car. Done. You got no money, nothing to back you up. You just took a loss. You just lost all your money. Now let's say, for instance, I take the same $10,000 and invest in my business. You feel me? Whether it's a jumper business, whether it's an event planning business, you feel me? Decor business, whatever you doing. Let's just say I spent $10,000 on my business, on my YouTube business, right? Eventually, even though I spent that $10,000, you feel me? That $10,000, that's gonna stay with me. It's not losing no value. Why? Because I'm constantly using it, making content for y'all to look at, you feel me? And eventually, 1 million views, 1 million videos, 100,000 videos. I'm gonna have made my money back, you feel me? Eventually, I'm gonna make my money back because the potential, I got a camera. I can shoot music videos, you feel me? I can start a podcast, you feel me? I can take pictures at your motherfucking wedding. This is an asset. The camera is an asset. A laptop is an asset. You feel me? Shoes are a liability. Clothes are a liability. Besides being fresh, what do they do for you? What? Get you attention? We don't want no attention. We ain't doing it for no attention. We want that bag, man. So do it for the bag, man. I will be talking to y'all soon a little more later about assets and liabilities as the days go on, because I'm trying to educate. My channel is all about education, you feel me? We trying to educate on financial literacy. We trying to build bosses on the real, whether you poor, even if you already a boss. This still a channel for you. Because if you a boss, you like to hear how bosses talk, you feel me? So, my name is Young Woo. This is On The Block News. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. And I'm going to be tapping in with y'all soon, man.
I just bought some new jewelry to flex. Plus a whole zip with a kush for the stress. Tryna own the block in my hood and invest. Blood, sweat, and tears with a bruise on my flesh. Took some losses, but ain't lose no respect. Eyes wide open, watch my shoes and my steps. Even in my hood, and I'm bulling my jacks. Cause every single time I watch the news, it's a death. I'm still here, I know I gotta be blessed. I pop blocks, tried to flock for a check. Pulled over, but the cops got finesse. Tell me what you need, and I got it for less. I was raised on the block by the vets. One of a kind, you cannot copy my fresh. You could catch some shots to your chest. Tryna show me your body get stretched. I gotta keep my foot on their neck. Get out of line with me, I'ma put them in check.